Have you ever had fried rice that tasted so bland or soggy? In this video, I'll be teaching you how to make the most delicious fried rice with the right texture and great taste. It doesn't go bad easily also. My name is Ifepinkiestv. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the OGs. I love you. So you need the following ingredient: the bell peppers, you need your carrots, you need the liver, you need your sausages if you have, you need spring onions, but I'll run you through the ingredients in a bit. For the bell peppers, I've already cleaned them, I've taken out the seeds, and right now I'll be showing you how I chop them to get the size required. So this is how I chop the bell peppers. I put them together and I cut them into cubes like this. I repeat the same for the red bell peppers and the green bell peppers. So once I'm through with everything, I've diced everything, I'm going to go ahead and set every other ingredient that we need, and you'll see shortly. So for this recipe, I'll be using basmati rice. You can see I really like it for best results. It cooks fast also. I'll be using the spring onions. I'll be using the yellow bell peppers. I'll also be using green bell peppers. We also have sweet corn. We have our carrots. We have our runner beans. We have our red bell peppers. We have our green peas. We have our boiled liver and diced. And we also have our sausages that has been diced. So let's get into the kitchen and get cooking. So the first thing we're going to do is to heat up some oil and add in our boiled liver. We're going to allow that fry for just a little bit. We don't want it to fry too dry. So the next item that will go into this frying liver is the carrots. You can actually fry the sausages if you like that first, but I prefer to fry the carrots because it takes a little longer for it to soften, unlike the sausages, if you understand what I mean. So add in your carrots, give it a stir, continue to stir. Check your carrots from time to time. Once it's a little bit soft, add in your sausages and also give it a stir. For sausages, it doesn't take long for it to get, cooked or get ready. Just add in some of your spices, I'm adding the seasoning, and this is my curry powder mixed with rosemary and thyme. I also added some salt for taste. This measurement is according to your preference. You have to keep checking to be sure that it's not too salty and it's the perfect taste. So just check. If you need more seasoning, add it, which is what I did here. And I'm also going to give it a stir again and allow this just fry a little bit. For fried rice, I do not like my veggies getting too soft. So this is the perfect, texture that I like. I still like it a little crunchy, but cooked on the inside. So the next thing we're adding is our runner beans. This needs, just a little time to get, done. And I'll add in our green bell peppers. The next item that will be going in is the yellow bell peppers, and I'll also add in our red bell peppers and give this a stir. Now we're going to keep an eye on this as it fries. You want to keep stirring until everything gets mixed into the oil and it's frying gradually on low heat. You don't want to fry it on high heat, so put an eye on this at this point. If you notice, the oil I'm using is not a lot. I'll show you why in a bit. So I'm going to add in a little bit more seasoning since I just added the fresh veggies to it. The green bell peppers, the red bell peppers, and yellow bell peppers. So give this a stir. Like I said earlier, we don't want our veggies too soft, but if you like your veggies soft, go ahead and fry it for a longer period of time. I'm setting aside the spring onions, the sweet corn, and the green peas, and I'll show you what I'll do with that later. For now, I just added in some thyme and I'm going to give this a stir. Remember, I said keep an eye on these veggies as it fries. You don't want it to get too soft. Well, this is my preference and this is what works for me. This is what my customers love, and that's why I'm teaching you all my secrets. Our veggies are ready at this point, and I'm just going to set this aside and move over to the rice. So for rice, we have a pot of boiling water, and I'm going to add in the washed basmati rice into it. You do not need too much water to cook basmati rice. It's better for you to add in the water as you go until you are used to cooking basmati rice, and then you know like what the measurements will be like. So just give it a stir. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt, I mean some salt for taste. Another secret is adding in some oil. So in this video, I used a spoon of oil, which is enough for this quantity of rice. And now I'm going to add in some spices, my seasoning. I have thyme, I have curry powder with basil, rosemary, and my fried rice spice. I do not like my fried rice or the rice itself for fried rice. I don't like it looking too green. So if you prefer yours looking, too green or looking yellow, increase the fried rice spice or increase your white pepper or your curry powder. So I'm going to cover this and allow it boil. It has cooked for a bit and it's even almost ready at this point. So the next thing I'm going to do at this point is to add in my stock in case I have any stock that I want to use. Most times for fried rice, I don't like using so much stock. But one important step is to sieve it. But I didn't sieve in this video. But please remember that I said it's better to sieve it. So I add in my pepper at this point. I don't like to fry it with my veggies because it's just going to fry up and you won't see, the pepper in it. So I add it into the boiled rice and the stock that has been sieved anyways. And I give it a stir. I'll add in a little bit of water and cover it to cook. So now our rice is ready. The next step right now is to add in our veggies. You know the veggies that we fried earlier? Yes, take a look at the goodness and the gorgeousness, and the yumminess. We're going to add this into the rice and give it a stir. Now you want to make sure for fried rice that you're not lacking the veggies, you're not lacking the liver, you're not lacking the carrots, you're not lacking, I know I mentioned veggies earlier, but you're not lacking the sausages. If you have, some prawns, why not add it? I know it depends on the preference of your customer or your personal preference, but go ahead and make sure that your fried rice is rich. This looks yummy. So the green peas, the sweet corn, and the spring onions we set aside earlier, this is the time to add it in because this doesn't need so much heat and it doesn't need to be fried. If you were using the fresh ones, then you would have gone ahead to fry, but this requires just little heat. So the next thing to do is to give it a stir it, make sure everything gets into each other. One thing I need you to understand is that at this point, even the veggies are not super soft. They are not like too soft. You will still feel the crunch. I don't know how to explain to you. At this point, the whole kitchen is filled with, the aroma, the deliciousness of this fried rice. This fried rice is a bestseller for me. Like since I started cooking, this fried rice has never failed me. It doesn't go bad easily. Right now, I'm just going to cover it and give it some time to steam up. And now, opening our fried rice, what do you guys think? No, 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 no. Be honest. What do you think about this fried rice? This fried rice is all shades of beauty, gorgeousness, taste, yumminess. In fact, I lack the words to describe this fried rice at this point. So I fried some dodo. If you know what dodo is, and if you don't know what dodo is, it means plantain. Dishing my food. Yes, I'm a foodie. So don't ask me if I'm going to finish this food alone. Yes, I'm telling you now. I'm just going to add in my plantain and my peppered turkey. Of course, the rest is history. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. I love you till I see you in my next video. Bye, guys.